Hello, and welcome to CJG Gaming, and this is Besiege. It's a game. It's a nice, pretty looking game, because there is nothing to render, but that's fine, because it's still pretty, and it's a very good game. You've probably seen bits of it already, but I'm going to start from the beginning anyway, because it takes no time at all to get up to the next levels. It's a very good game. It's relatively cheap as well. It was only £5, which is the entire reason I bought it, because it's £5. Why would you not? And it's quite loud, but that's okay. But the arrows apparently use. I forgot this doesn't work. How intriguing. Well, it is rather pretty, as I said. The earlier levels are a little bit simple. I will say that. And you have just watched me cock one up as well, which is rather magical indeed. I may be able to destroy this house using just this tiny little thing. Yes, that's what I mean by simple. It's just like, look at this thing. It's like a Tumblr, not the website, although it's, yep. So, it is nice and pretty, yay. And I don't know what frame rate I get in it, because I've never checked, haha. You see, some levels, I don't know if I classify it as cheating, but there are ways to get around actually building a proper vehicle instead of just sticking a cannon on a pole, like so. Because, like, there we go, it's a pole, it's a cannon, it's a windmill destruction machine. Yes. I don't know if there are after something else. This one, for example, you just need to drive through here, but there are mines. There are many mines, and that should be a bad idea. So drive into a mine. And the steering system is goddamn awful until you figure out, oh wait, I can control this in a different way. For example, you have unpowered wheels here, which I do believe if you have the powered ones for the steering, it's better. And rear wheel steering, I don't really remember. It doesn't make much sense. You think rear wheel steering, that's bad because cars steal with their front wheel. No, I just think I said cars steal with their front. I don't know. I wasn't listening to what I was saying. And sometimes the wheels can get caught in themselves. Yeah, this is really derpy, but it doesn't work either. Let's try and go a little bit slower. You have to steer the opposite way. Yes, you do. Oh no. You bastard! Did you not see how close I was? You bastard. I had no other things to say. The explosions are quite nice. And the sheep explosions are also quite nice. Nope. It's none of those fire explosions, just some blood, please. I have no idea where I am, I can't see. So the arrow key movement is a little bit stupid, because as you can imagine, oh, I could have just built a car like this. That works a million times better. I'm going in reverse now, but if I was... There we go. We'll do that next time then. I don't remember what I was saying. Something about steering. Yes. With this one, I need to destroy a house and that thing. And not get shot by these dudes. So, let's just stick a cannon on a stick on a car. It's a running theme in this game. It's just, I need a cannon and a stick. How do I then organise the rest of this? So, I'll tell you what. I probably am going to end up destroying myself with the cannon when I fire it. So I'm going to try and just get away from this rock. Hopefully these arrows aren't going to damage me, because that would be rather irritating. Let's try and destroy the house first. Good. And then destroy the whole bloody car. Oh, well, okay. That's fine. I didn't even need a car. I just needed a way of transporting a cannon, and then no wheels were needed. The cannon just does all the work for me. Apparently so. This is interesting. There are many people. You just had to kill 90% of everybody. So the aim here is to be a mass murdering asshole. And I'm going to make a square with flamethrowers, because that's a thing. There we go. This is less of a square, this is a rectangle. Well, I'm sorry. How did I cock up and make a I don't know how I've even managed to do that. Well, first time I did this level, I think I did it as square. A rectangle's better. I don't know why I've put flamethrowers there. There are none coming from that side. Yes, what is the flamethrower button? Why? The good thing is you can rebind all the flamethrowers. So if I wanted to have, for example, these three, I highly doubt they're going to be used that much. So I'm going to set these to you. Oh, you don't have to click on these. Ah, apparently you don't have to click on this. You just have to mouse over it. That's interesting. So, flamethrowers. YMCU. Yes. That's all that nice flaming burny blood stuff. So it's nice, and it's that can be delayedness, which is useful for making things like planes. We need to have different mechanisms. I don't know how to make planes. I've made a very crude helicopter, and that did not work. But okay. So this level, for example, the first time round I made a car, which I'm going to make one here. I'll make a car with like a little ram, because what you need to do is a little bit to steal and deliver 2 iron ore. Iron ore is this giant bloody bouldery thing here that looks like something a dung beetle would roll up. Apparently that's iron ore. Yep. You could build a car like this, or a vehicle, I should say. You're going to need some steering. Stick the steering on the front for a balance as well. You can also, there's like adjustable weights here, like this ballast, and you can like change the mass of it here. You can change the speed of wheels as well, I think, but I never really... Ah, you can change these to W... no, because that's going to zoom in. Zoom in is WASD, and pan, it's rather annoying. I don't know if I need that ballast, but common physics dictates I should. Right, let's see. Let's stick some steering on this thing. Whatever it may be. And boom. Let's see if this works. Possibly. Come on, you know you want to. You know, no. Copyright infringement. I am not singing anything by the Kinks. No. No. So you could do that and just demolish yourself. Like so. It was rather spectacular though, wasn't it? Or, as I found out another time, because you can replay all these levels as I am now. Yes, I did get stuck in about 2 levels time though, I think, because it does get rather hard rather quickly. God, that could be an innuendo. Dum-de-dum. You can just stick a cannon on a stick. That should be like a dessert. Cannon on a stick. It's always good to test things out before they work, before you spend too much time on it as well. But that should roll into the insignia. Yeah, so you can literally just stick a cannon there. And you think, well, surely you can't stick a cannon for this one. You probably can. I think I did. Annoyingly, you can't place blocks here. You have to move them over from here. Like this. But then you can easily just go and delete all the ones you don't need. And that's the... erase blocks. Every time I click on this stupid bin button. Because bin to me means destroy. Yeah. Although apparently there are... oh, arseholes. Out of bounds. You bastard! It's just erase... are you kidding me? Okay, whatever. Let's try and do this, because I think if we still try and hit this, this might still work, actually. Because of the way it rolls down that hill. It should hopefully go into the thing. Good, yes, it works. So... stick a cannon on a stick on this side. It used to be a lot lower. So, Control Z works! Oh my good god. It's a miracle. So stick a cannon on there. Boom! Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay. Well, so I made a car the first time. You can probably just make like a slightly smaller car and detach it. In fact, you could use less parts. I don't know if it's going to be more parts to make the steering car I made the first time or this one, but it's nice that there are other options. You can, I don't know if I can translate this over slightly, I might be able to make the car not need steering at all. That was my plan originally. What am I even trying to do here? I'm making an endless matrix of wooden shite. Yes. Oh, poo! I need wheels on the car. Think this through. Right, so let's say we literally have just got a block with. Oh, you'll spoon. Let's do this. Hopefully this works. So touch a wheel. What is that intersecting with? The floor. Ah. Will this fit now? Yes, it will. That might work. Weirdly enough. Fire the cannon. Do this thing. Oh no, you bastard. Occasionally, I don't know. It was just an example of things you could probably do, maybe. So I could probably just stick an extra block here, and then a motor wheel, and simply, I think that this may, let's try and drive there. That's why, it's when you slow down. You can probably in this stage tweak things, so that things go very slowly. Like 18%. And that way, in fact, you could probably even make this 19%, and then it will steer ever so slightly to the left. Possibly. That is very slow indeedings. I may have overdone the slowness, but you get the point. Yes. Yeah. So the possibilities are endless. It is quite interesting. Is this going to work? Oh, it might do. Yes! Please work. Yay, I did it! With much less parts, probably 11 blocks. So, I don't know how many I had the first time. You can probably check that in the video if you want. This one, I was like, I can't fit a cannon there. I don't know if I can. Can I fit a cannon there? If I stick a cannon and stick it as close as possible, these shots may just hit it. May. I think I need to move it slightly back. Stick a cannon on it. Let's make it a little bit farther forwards. And... No! You pleb. I think we can have pistons, though. Which is nice, because then you can make things just extend upwards. Let's see. Piston. Piston. Do I place a second one? I could do. Let's see. What is the piston key, first of all? Piston key is H. H. A. It's like... Look. It can make it bounce. Are you ready to drive? Oh, crap. It's shooting at me. It doesn't like the bounce. The bounce. We can dance. We can dance. All the copyright infringements today, kids. See? 7 blocks and it's a possible cannon tower and it destroys everything. It's amazing. It's like, I need water. This one's odd. I couldn't figure out how to launch explosives. And I might try and do that now. Pistons appear to fire very slowly. Let's see, contractible spring. I honestly couldn't quite figure out how to make a piston be fast. As you can see, it's very slow. You can change the speed. Ah! Of course! Multiple pistons! Why did I not think of this? I can make a cannon! I could make a cannon, a big cannon. But it has bombs on it. Hey! I might be able to make a flying machine. No, I've made a worm. I've made a worm! I can make a death worm! I can make a death worm with explosives on. Oh my god, I can make a death worm with explosives on. Let's make a death worm! Death worm! Death worm! Death worm. This will probably break. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's just see if we can stick an explosive on the top of this. For the death worm, yes. Bomb. No, we cannot make a death worm, but we can make a very good acrobatic worm. To be perfectly honest, I think it might be easier if we make a basket on wheels or something. I don't know. My idea is if we stick some wheels on this, make like a driving thing, so that will go towards it. Then we can have bombs that are just going to impact it, possibly. So if we make a basket like so, that's not going to work. Let's destroy that. Ah, I know a part that we could possibly maybe use. Maybe. We need one of these for the back plate, and then there are half pipes. Yes, it's like the ultimate bomb slinging machine. It's amazing. Let's see if this works, which it hopefully does. I might need to make this a little bit taller. So what I can do, because you can't place bombs in these, annoyingly, it doesn't quite make sense to me. You can't like raise them, so you have to plant them on the side of this. You had to plant them on the side of this, I said, and then if there's not a thing in the way, it will hopefully load it. I hope. That is my plan. I think I vaguely did something like this on another level at some point. So, fingers are crossed. Or something that's actually correct grammar. Let's stick a bomb. Stick a bomb in the right place. There we go. And let's get rid of the bomb loading device. No, that does not work. Let's put it on the ground. Aha! Yes. So, in theory... Yeah! Okay. Why does that just destroy itself? Apparently the bombs... Yay! Yes, so the idea is to sort of launch them off with momentum. So get close enough and then... Close enough! And then... See, if you impact it, the bombs will collide there. There we go. So you basically need to launch them off just with momentum. It's quite cool. It's quite fun. Indeed it is. Let's attempt to just use this car. The vehicles usually don't work for every level. Huh. So you can spend a lot of time building things, and I am going to pause the video and make some monster armor thing. I could just go about destroying these cannons and then going through, or I could make something a little bit more entertaining and make a death machine. A death machine! A death machine! I should stop now. I'm going to make that car thing. Machine. See you in a second. Right. So this is the machine of death. It's not quite as overkill as I could have made it a lot more overkill. I could have made it where it has armor down the side. I don't really think it needs it. This basically is very structurally sound, and these like to mince people's faces off. So yeah, I'm gonna just. It does work, I think. Let's try it. Annoying thing is I can't deal with the cannons. The cannons still shoot me, which means that occasionally they can actually destroy parts of me. But, aha! Yes, we win! Hey! The only thing is it depends. Look at the amount of blood on those circular saws. That's disgustingly, gruesomely awesome. See, and there appears to be a little bit of a torque issue. I think all the wheels I set to be the same speed. It just depends on... Okay. The way you rotate. One of my circular saws has just come off now. It's almost unstoppable, this thing, though. I don't think you can quite stop it. Which is pretty damn awesome. I don't know who's left to kill here. It says destroy 90% of everything. There's a cannon here. Okay. So, yes, it's not the most consistent. Oh, that's why there's people... Whoa, look at that, because the circular saws are still spinning. That's mental. Well, anyway, so I am probably going to leave this here, because this is a relatively long video. Thank you for watching very much. If you like this video as much as this thing seems to like killing people and also spinning around a circle, look at this dude. Hey! I wonder if they... Oh, is it going to kill him? Or is he already dead? I don't know. I would want to see this thing mince that dude. I don't know if we're going to see that. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like the video. Oh, it nearly happened. Like the video if you liked it. Dislike it if you thought it was awful. And if not, become one of these spinning things. They look rather fun to be. See you later. Bye.